Ah.
Kent and Luke.
Where did this go? Oh, there.
Right in front of you, darling.
So they are.
I should have put some slap on. Ugh, look crazy.
No change from normal.
Rude.
True form.
You starting already on that, are you?
I just want to take it apart and see what it looks like.
Okay. Wait for everybody to come in. Charlie, good evening. Luke, good evening. Matthias, Mofo, Selvin. Ooh. Ooh, hang on. That's a challenge. Verl. I should call you Verl. Dan, Ryan, Chris, Gavin, Gaines, Urban RC.
Hi everyone.
Sugar Wolf, Stu, Brian, Fred. Good evening to you all. Thumbs up, please, from you all. I'll start homing to go on. Lel, hello. Jeremiah, hello. Gavin is out at motocross right now.
Oh, nice.
Silagi, good evening. Adam, hello. Dave, how's your hand, Dave? Mog, hello. We're very good, thank you. WDRC, Rarest Tortoise. Chris is busy trying to fit alloy bits to his WL toys. Thompson, hello.
Yeah,
Abonite, hello. David, Cam, Ryan, Carlos, Jeremiah. Come on, thumbs up. Get on with it. Come on. Please excuse my face. I wasn't feeling makeup because I'm not very girly. Bjorn, good evening.
What is she looking for?
Oh, I don't know. I think she's got something in her mouth. Chris says, fancy crashing your glider and losing a drone. I know, right? Skill. That takes skill to do that in one day. Waterside Bashers. Hello, Chris.
Hello, buddy.
Lee. Jeremiah. Chris says, I look beautiful either way. Yeah. Debatable, but thank you.
So grab that before Puffy eats it.
Yeah. We are upgrading the Rolaro.
The purple one.
The purple one. The little. It's not Banggood, is it? Expensive purple one. They sent us some upgrades. Excuse me, how rude. I'm we're multitasking. We've been lazy. We've sat watching cartoons, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to multitask and I'm going to film it with the GoPro for a video as well. So if I leave comments for a minute, you know why. David, red cat's not very common over here. If you do get it, you struggle to get parts, but it's similar to our FTX, I think.
No, I don't. Yeah, it is a little bit.
Similar. Paul, good evening. CSL, hello. Emily, how you doing? Dozer boy, hello. Abonite says a reminder of his sister.
Oh, is that a good or a bad thing?
Looks just like me. Might be a bad thing. Who knows?
Sister is usually a bad thing.
Len, hello. Len messaged me earlier to check we were going live because he doesn't always get the notifications.
All right. Is this his excuse? Not
No, this isn't the Vortex. This is this little buggy thing we got sent. We haven't had much luck with it so far. It failed miserably racing, and it's
failed miserably at Bash Park.
It just died at the skate park. Big Paul, good evening.
Hello, buddy.
Cody says your husband throwing the drone remote had me rolling.
Well, there's no good friend.
He tried to find it back because it landed in a farmer's field, and we didn't want the battery to go up, but it was just one of those days.
I'm not being rude, but with the lights on it, that battery wouldn't have gone.
No, it wouldn't have lasted long, would it?
No.
My Armour Typhon caught fire today, but it was a dodgy ESC. Ugh.
Is it be the Spectrum ESC by any chance?
Alex says commiserations for the drone. Sod the drone. Commiserations for my poor glider. How's the puppy? Ugh.
Puppy in at the moment.
he's tazzing at the moment. Marcus, hello. Martin, it's this little thing. Cam Rose says I miss England sometimes.
Really?
Ugh.
He did say sometimes.
Oh, Len was hoping Dan and Gaines were going to Fam Jam.
Ah. No, they're not.
Right, sort out your thumbs ups. Come on. Or I'm not going to talk to you.
It might be a peaceful stream.
Love listening to you guys. The accents are awesome.
If you don't talk and I don't talk, it'd be a very peaceful stream.
Yeah. Mod 1 gears, no. No. Seawolf, hello. The RC Llama, hello. What servo should I use for Lego steering, says Jeremiah.
Oh. Depends on how big the original one is, or how big you can get in there.
Did Kev do build series on his Lego?
No.
No.
No, it's just build and break.
Oh no, David's got mod 1 gearing.
What hardcore David?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't Ian's. Oh, well, the glider was. No, my piloting was going okay. I blame the buddy. I blame him for it crashing.
You blame him, dear.
Yeah.
He's not here to defend himself.
No, I blame him. The drone, on the other hand, that was just a crap drone. It just wouldn't bank to control it.
It wouldn't do anything.
No. Joe Pat, hello. Kevin, hello. Yes, he was. I think he was asking you, Emily. But yeah, Len, Emily's going. Scott Ward, good evening. And little Emily's going, actually. Have you ever... Oh, no, I don't like the idea of FPV drones. I feel like it would make me feel really sick and queasy. I don't like it.
It'd be good for film.
Yeah, it would. I think I would probably puke.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve's fault. I agree with you, Paul. That's Paul when we met at Wings and Wheels and No Steve.
Well, I thought that was the idea of a buddy box. There you go.
Oh, the RC Llama says Notorious 6S or Losi LMT.
Two completely different trucks.
Yeah.
You can't bash the LMT. Well, not hard anyway.
No, the LMT is quite delicate. It's for looks.
Yeah. More scale, small jumps.
Mm. Oh, Len's ordered a new Claire's RC's t-shirt for the event.
Cool. Should have ordered them a hat one, really.
Peter S, good evening. Gory boys. Yeah, you should have ordered... Oh, no. Have you already got him a hat t-shirt, Len? I can't remember. Oh, Thompson's taking his Rolalo out on a speed run challenge.
Oh, cool.
They're clever with their marketing, you know, getting you to do all these videos for these challenges.
Yeah.
What motion ESC do you recommend for a slash 4x4 to get 60 out of it?
Well, I've heard the Hobbywing Max 10 SCT is good for it. But then you can squeeze the Max 8 combo in it, which would give you less heat problems if it's geared properly.
Shoulder is the same, Dave. Exactly the same. Yeah, Len, if you go on the group and message Alex with an I, she can sort you out a t-shirt. No, only in black, Emily. If you have a word with Alex, though, she might be able to do something. I don't know. Chris, good evening. Right, are we going to get on with this?
Yeah.
Right, so I am going to be filming with the GoPro. I'm going to try and just set it up and let it run so I can edit it. So if I go quiet on the comments, then you know why.
That's because Claire can't concentrate on more than one thing at a time.
Oh, Adam, was it you that posted a picture in the group earlier? Griffey says, good evening, you absolutely horrible lot.
Good evening.
Do you recommend brushless motor in an SCX24?
To be honest, in a crawler, the brushless motor makes the batteries last even longer. So if you're going out for long crawls, then yeah, it's a good idea. And I've got a funny feeling the Rolaro is going to be some really funky size screws.
Oh, it was you, Adam. I don't know why you were scared of putting a photo up. I have to say, you're extremely handsome.
Really?
Yeah. Griffey says he cured his cog in Baja Ray. All it needed was more power.
That always solves cogging issues.
Len's going to make timeout labels for in-person moderating at Fam Jam. Do you know, I think that's not a bad idea, Len. Just have a stop fanboying sticker. I don't think the glider is repairable, unfortunately.
It's bodgeable, but how well it will fly after, who knows.
Oh, that would make a good video, I suppose, wouldn't it?
Mm.
I'm going to buy an RC car. I asked a question earlier and you guys suggested, but I'm confused between the 8... Oh, God. Don't get the Creighton 8S. Just don't. They are like glass. You will need to put so much money in upgrades in it. Go with the X-Max. I promise you, you will not regret it.
Or save yourself some money and go for a Mini Max or an MT10.
No, it's polystyrene, Len. Do the Americans call it polystyrene?
I don't know. I'll soon tell you, I'm sure.
Borgar, hello. Your flight skills just like mine. We made them, Chris. If you have a look on our channel, there's actually a how-to, well, our style how-to video on how to make them. I think the motor's knackered in it as well, Griffey. What we ought to do actually is get it out on the live stream because there's people in here that fly.
Yeah.
See what they think.
Well, what I need to do is take the prop off it and see if it's actually straight or bent.
Yeah. Is the stock X-Max good enough? What's the top speed?
I can't remember what we clocked ours at.
It was about 50, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And that was a high-speed gearing on it that doesn't last long.
Yeah. I mean, you'll need a couple of bits, but if you go, from our experience, if you go for the 8S Creighton, you're going to break it first jump. The X-Max we gave to our friends, theirs is still stock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody donated some upgraded hinge pins for them, and Ian's bought them a GDS spur gear, but it's minimal upgrades. Urban RC, it's my birthday in a few days. I'm looking at getting a Centon 3S. Anybody had any problems with theirs?
ESC and motors.
You do know to tell me when you started doing this.
I'm still trying to find screws.
Okay, just make sure. Right, ESC and motors people have problems with.
Chassis. Oh no, that's just me. Shocks break a lot, I think.
Problem we've started finding with 3S Armours is that they're awesome out the box, but they wear out really, really quickly. There's loads of people with the same problem, haven't we?
Mm.
Louis, good evening. Ooh, it's 3:41 where Cam is.
Really?
In the morning.
Jesus.
Mike, hello.
I'll just go and get some wood screws.
Oh, Alex is saying the 3 MT10s for the kids and him.
Nice. Good choice.
We like the bulging tyres on the X-Max. It makes the tricks easier, but you can belt them. You just like tie fishing wire around them. James, good evening. Oh, they love the X-Max. Absolutely adore it. Oh wow, Jeremiah says me and my boys were flying in formation with RC jets.
Claire can't even fly a loop.
I can, I did the loop, I just didn't pull out of the loop. What are they doing?
He's doing zoomies, she's chasing him. Ish. She's sort of lazy dog chasing him.
If you read through the messages, Len, I think I got a lot of people teary on that X-Max video. Be nice to him.
She is.
She pins him in places and won't let him out.
Right, okay. I'm modifying. Hopefully the wing will stay on. I'm not sure they'll be talking about this, but...
Jesus. There's our idiot, look. We're going zoomies. Oh, I'll tell you what, seeing him in camera here from the last live stream, you can see how much he's grown. Chica! Apology to the headphone users.
She's playing with her brother. Nicely.
Noah, good evening. Did I say hello to you, David, by the way?
Hello, Noah. Hi, David.
You do need to check with the X-Maxes or tractors in general that the tyres are... Have you started? Or should I be filming this?
You can do.
That the tyres are glued on properly. Oh my God.
You can try and film it.
They are good together, Len. She is still a little bit off-put by him, as you would be, having a little brother dumped on you. Oh, I was going to use that bit of wood. What can I put this on?
Well, when you're drilling holes in it at the moment, so I can mount the wing back on.
Okay.
You might want to film it.
So, what are you... Is this the old wing?
I've drilled the new shock tower. I'm going to drill the where it mounts onto the diff, so I'm going to put the bigger screws in it.
So why are you doing it on the broken shock tower?
Because I can't bother to take the shock tower off yet.
No, I don't understand.
Well, I'm just drilling holes.
Right, wait. I've got to get the camera working, haven't I? Okay.
Rolling.
So that's the bigger screws in the diff, yeah?
Yeah, for the wing.
For the wing.
Yeah. Now I can fit some M3 screws in there, so it won't fall off. Right.
Lights, camera, Ian, says Len.
Yep, I know.
So we're actually multitasking, so I'm live streaming at the moment because we were lazy and Ian's doing what Ian needs to do.
What that bit?
This is the Noah. I still don't know how to say it. X-Brand, good evening.
That goes on that way. Haha. Greasy. Might as well hang on up for a sec.
Blunder Buggy and Zoz, hello. Tell me we're doing important bits and I'll come up close.
Okie dokies.
Okie dokies.
Okie dokies. Alright, that we can go away for now.
Oh, have I missed Steve coming in? I think I missed Steve coming in.
Why don't want that screws?
William the Doorman, good evening.
What?
So, yeah, you can run your X-Max on stock, but eventually you're going to need upgraded hinge pins. We've got Sen ones on ours. You'll need the GDS Spurgeon and Robinson Racing Pinion. We've put a Max 6 ESC in ours. This brand, that's what it's called.
There we go, there we go.
Eddie, good evening.
Right.
Right, I'm just going to film a bit, guys, so chat amongst yourselves.
So now I've drilled it all out, I should be able to put an M3 screw through there. And an M3 screw through there. So it shouldn't pull off as easy as it did.
Genius.
Not really. See? And that should make the wing stay on so it doesn't break the shock tower.
There we go. I'll stop for a minute.
Yep.
Tell me when you do the next bit. We run 2040 gearing.
2040? 2050?
2050. Don't listen to me. I chat crap.
Jesus!
Jesus!
He's properly on it.
Oh dear. Well, we've only got 2 WL toys. Those 2. And the 114010 was the strongest by far. There's a video of Kev testing it on my channel. And it took an absolute beating.
The company that sent us this wanted Kev to test it the same way we tested WL toys.
Yeah, they wanted Kev to test this one. Which he did, and it's not half as strong. Oh, no worries, Ebony. We always try to answer the messages.
So there we go. Got some nice stronger screws in there now, so it won't fall off. Alright. Nice sense. 1 second. Chica!
I know, Taz. A month today, and we'll be winding down from the first day, getting the fire pit ready, and the bar will be there, and the music will be going. I can't... Huh?
I don't know if they're playing or if she's just tormenting me.
I don't know. I can't decide if I'm excited or nervous. I think it's a bit of both, isn't it?
Right. Don't need any of them at the moment.
Oh, Lindsay's got to get another bag for his stuff.
Put some grease in the diff.
Emily says she's nervous not being around that many people in a long time.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how many's coming then, Emily. Mark, good evening.
To be fair, I reckon Emily's probably not the only one. So I could have thrown out those screws, but I can't bother.
Thing is that everybody is going to be having a laugh, and everybody's like-minded, aren't they?
Yep.
All the arseholes that we wouldn't want there, or thankfully they haven't applied, but they wouldn't have been allowed to come anyway. No, it's just going to be awesome. Nah, you'll be fine, Emily. We've got a hideaway zone anyway, so you'll be good. Can you use shell grease for real cars on your RC car?
Shell grease? Just normal everyday lithium grease. What is it, lithium? Yeah, it's just normal lithium grease that I use. Same stuff we use at work.
Ben's flying out of London on Wednesday, so he's got Monday night and Tuesday to kill.
Oh. Jesus. We're not getting there till Wednesday.
No, Monday at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's going to stay and help us take everything down. And then obviously he's going to have to be kicked off the campsite, isn't he? Because there won't be anybody there.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, Griffey says, I hope you realise you got me thinking about getting rid of the Abarth for a Honda Elysian or step wagon for next year's Fam Jam. That's extreme, isn't it? Changing your car. Graham, good evening.
Yeah, but you're not going to get many cars in a Bath. It's a little Fiat 500. Definitely won't get an X-Max in the back.
Thumbs up, everybody.
One diff.
Again, didn't film it.
Oh, sorry, I've got another one there. What? Where have you got that from?
What's he got?
Part of the crawl course. I'll give up. You going to film this?
Alright, chat amongst yourselves.
See it? I've whacked a load of grease in there.
Hang on. Go on then, tell us what you've done then, use your words.
I stuck loads of grease in there.
Awesome.
A little bit too much. Oh well.
Was there not enough in there from stock?
No. Had a light coating. So now it's got loads.
And then you're going to screw it.
Then I'm going to screw it. Oh, I hate wearing gloves.
Just tell me when you put it back in, I feel like that. I need little bits. Wrenching videos are boring. Jamie, hello.
Next one won't be.
What's the next one?
Tell me.
I don't want to do it.
You have to.
I don't want to do it.
You have to do it.
I don't understand why we need 2 for Fam Jam. We're not going to fit everything anyway. What do we prefer, the Typhon or the Hebeo? We haven't really used either. Can't really comment on that
No,
one.
we haven't got the Hebeo anymore. We sold that to little Alfie Cox.
Yeah.
Just basically sold it to him for what we paid for it. The Typhon, every time I've used it, it's broken. So.
Excuse me, Mr. Hardcore RC, but I believe the viewers voted for something in your live stream and you didn't do it, did you? So don't give me that nonsense. So we're upgrading this little Rolalo. I'm reading the word to see if it makes sense, but it doesn't.
Right.
What happened? Kev happened. Samba says, I love Tamir as much as Claire loves the Mad Van. Taz is more borderline 8S today, Graham.
He's gone past 8. He's on a Taylor RC engine, I think. It's like full bore. Everything has to die at speed today.
He's not slept for long today either,
No.
has he? He's just had little naps.
So it's just literally going to crash.
Yeah.
He's busy training his crawl course at the moment.
Even if I put a P in front of it, I still can't say it. Wait. For goodness sake, right, put that diff back in.
What diff? That diff?
So yes, because you hadn't put it in before.
What?
Shut your face, stop being dirty and put it in.
I'm trying.
Put your diff in the hole.
It's in the hole.
Now put your shaft in the hole.
It's greased as well, so it's nicely lubed. I can't get it in the hole.
Need more lube.
Need more practice.
That's going to be one of those videos, isn't it?
You're forgetting the important bit. Look, there's my modified wing.
Oh, wait then. Hang on.
Guys, don't do YouTube if you want to get wrenching done quickly.
Mark says I'm rude. You know I'm rude. You've been on my channel for long enough to know that I'm rude.
We're rude.
We're rude.
Okay. Hook. That back over there. And we can't get that back on there. What's going on? Oh, it's on. Voila. Oh, why is it not staying in? Oh, there's the light. Silly me. The lap. Right, let's get some screws in it.
I'm going to screw that bit now as well.
I'm going to screw that bit down. Remember what screws are what.
Evening, Alex with an E.
Hello, buddy.
Is that light-minded or dirty-minded? Believe me, it's dirty-minded. Mind in the gutter.
Best place. It's funny, isn't it?
Now I've got 84 likes I'm showing. B-Dog says he's got his on the way. Is it any good? No. Sorry. But for us, no.
Did you pay for it?
It wouldn't race. It didn't bash.
Oh, to be fair, I prefer the little WL toys for the price.
Bad boy, good evening.
If I could sort the suspension out, I think for the racing it'd probably be... Well, if I could sort the handling out full stop.
Craig, have I missed Craig? They're saying hello, Craig. So hello, Craig. Is that our Craig? The Duke, good evening. Ross, good evening. Dave says it's good for speed running. Oh, he got his half price.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that sort of price.
Just drill out the rear wing mount and put proper M3 screws in it. Like I just did. It stops the wing falling off then.
Oh, it is our Craig. Let me give Craig a spanner. Oops, shit.
Language.
Oh, undo.
Who have you just timed out?
Craig, I was trying to give him a spanner and I blocked him. Are you still there, Craig? So it's having new shock towers on there. We think it's an upgraded servo and drive shaft. Dave, hello.
Well, they've just sent us out another servo in the hope that that one was faulty.
Oh, he's still here. Right, hang on a minute. Let me try again. Right, you should be in blue now, Craig. I haven't heard from Master recently, actually, no.
See, I reckon they're the screws I used on the wing.
Yeah.
I wonder they fell out.
Helen, hello. Look at that, 100 thumbs up already. They're getting used to my nagging. Uh-oh, Craig says revenge tomorrow. Uh-oh. Am I going to need a spare pair of pants, Craig? Oh, Master was on David's stream last night.
Oh, cool.
If you have 7 or 8 minutes of footage on YouTube, how much footage do you have before editing it? Oh, God. We try not to film too much because it makes it a nightmare, but I suppose it can probably be about an hour's worth of footage, and it takes... I'm down to about 5 hours an edit, but it used to take me about 8 hours.
But then we used to film a whole lot more as well.
We did. Are we buying another RC plane or fixing it?
Probably buy another plane, but it won't be this year now.
No. No, we'll see if we can make it through the winter without having to sell everything first, don't we?
Mm.
Anything worth filming?
Not really.
No?
Other than me trying to find tools for now.
Yeah, it's a really poorly paid second job, that's for sure. It's this little purple thing. We're fixing that, ready for trying to kill it again. Do we sell stickers? Not yet. I keep saying that I'll put them on the Mahap website when that's up and running, but I don't know what's happening with that.
Oh, he managed to bend a shock screw as well.
Bo, good evening.
I suppose it was still bashing it with a broken shock tower, wasn't it?
Yeah. Griffey says 2 of my friends' cars broke yesterday by jumping out in front of the Raptor Ray. Aussie Carmad says, hi, my name's Jack and I'm disabled in a wheelchair. My condition is called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's a condition where my muscles get weaker when I get older. RC cars help me with stress. That's, yeah. It's amazing what a little hobby can do.
Yeah.
Shut up, Alex, with an E. They send it to us directly. I'm not actually sure where you can get them from because I didn't put a link in my last video and it won't be in the next video either. Until it proves itself, I won't be putting a link in.
To be fair, the next video is probably the last video of it anyway.
Probably.
We do this one, that's it. Oh. I have an extra bearing. Oh, I think that's for the motor mount.
Yeah, Ross, you need to get a Robinson Racing pinion and a GDS spur gear for the X-Max. And then you shouldn't have any problems.
Or you could get a Techno pinion or a HPI Harden one if they couldn't get them. But there's a bit of a struggle with them at the moment.
We're all right, thank you, Emily. It's been a bit of a stressy week this week, trying to get... I've had 2 videos out this week. We've had a lot of stuff to sort out for Fam Jam.
Is that Big Emily or Little
Big Emily? Yeah, it's been a bit stressy. Thank you, Helen.
Do you know what? I don't think this rear shock tower is upgraded.
No, the boat's still in one piece, Sebby. Ben, good evening.
And so's your boat. I fixed that.
Macy, good evening. Sorry if I'm missing comments. They seem to be flying in tonight.
I want to check something. No, rear shock tower's not upgraded.
It's not.
Right.
David, did they say it was upgraded in that with the little pack with the servo and that?
I think the front one might be upgraded.
Griff says if you had an extra pair of shock towers, you might be able to double them up like they do on the 14401.
Apparently the front one's upgraded. I thought the back one would be as well, but obviously not.
B-Dog says, how are the tyres on it?
Foamless.
Yeah, so we got all our bits today. We got servo, drive shaft, dog bones, and shock towers, David.
I might see if I can acetone them and put Tamiya foams in them.
Just try not to over tighten the top plate. It can affect the smoothness of the drive.
Ookie cookies.
Jeremy, good evening. Craig says, did you enjoy the racing?
Yeah.
It was nice to do something different, wasn't it? They're a good bunch down there.
I'd actually think I'll go back again. Actually, I want to go back because I want to take that one.
Yeah, we're planning on getting the little blue WL toys, making that into a racing buggy.
Because Vinny said they're really good. You just got to make a few adjustments.
Alistair, good evening.
Hi, buddy.
Griffey says they look more complicated than the WL toys.
I think it's the same as the WL toys. It's just, yeah, they're not the easiest thing on the world to work on.
Can you get Kev to shout you out? No, he's not going to do that. The problem is, if we start doing that for people, any channel, then you have to do it for everybody. The best way is to be in a live stream and try and get your comment noticed.
Try and interact.
Yeah. Captain Could've, good evening.
Right. Let's have a look, see if this front shock tower's any thicker.
What did David say? I think the front was made 0.5 mil thicker.
Yeah, the front is slightly thicker, but it wasn't the front we broke. I suppose the best change the front one as well, wouldn't it?
Never hurts to ask, RC Mad.
David, do you reckon I'm better off drilling the front one out and putting bigger screws in there as well? Yeah, the front one seems to survive alright.
BP Man, good evening. Oh, Zoz, it's no good asking me to do that. You're better off getting somebody else. You know what I'm like with posting things. I think the rear was upgraded from the pre-production, so when released it was thicker. I shout Kev out all the time, usually with some swear words, yes.
It's not usually Kev, it's usually Kevin.
Yes, it's Kevin.
You know he's in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, Emily was in A&E last night with a friend who took too much paracetamol and codeine.
Oh. It's gone very quiet out there.
It has, isn't it?
And your puppy's busy chewing something.
Oh, well, as long as he's out there. Dave says, I bent both our front screws, just don't think it's a skate park basher. Looking how thin the chassis is, one bag landing and it's going to split in two. Sounds like a challenge.
Well, they want Kev to test it.
Old school, good evening.
Because Kev didn't answer their emails, they want him to test it. So they go for us, which gives us footage, so.
Yeah.
Because what I think they want is Kev to turn around and say it's as good as the WL toys.
No, Tom's not been in the house recently. Well, he's a full-time YouTuber now, isn't he?
He's on holiday at the moment, isn't he?
Again?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, it was some sand dunes he put a photo, didn't he?
Well, he makes all the money in this now. He's rich, isn't he? Well, he's rich anyway. He had a Coots bank account, didn't he?
Yeah. It is double the price, Griffey, yeah. So this one's 190, well, not quite double. This one's $199 and the WL toys are $120.
But the WL toys comes with 2 batteries, I think, for that price. 2 or 3.
Do they?
I've seen WL toys for about £90 with a battery.
Louis, good evening. Oh no, crawlers aren't our thing, Jeremiah.
Oh, no, that's all right. I thought I put the shock tower back on the wrong way.
How's the glider going? Have a look at the video I put out yesterday, Chris. That will answer your question. Go and watch it, come back and tell me.
Going awesome. I think we should have left it in the box.
Oh, Emily got home at 2 AM and then up for an 8-hour shift at 8 AM.
Oh.
Ugh.
Right, so that's the shock towers on. Let's do this. Let's get the shocks on and do the servo. You know what we didn't do?
What's that?
We didn't do the boom. You see Vinny's attempt at that.
No, this is this one. Favourite RC will be either the X-Max or the Infraction.
Even though you wouldn't believe that the Infraction at the moment is in pieces in a box.
Night, Tilly.
Hi, Tilly.
Be a good girl. Yeah, I will try again, Captain Could've. I will get some time on the simulator. I couldn't get it to pair to the transmitter before. You've gone ahead and just pretty much put that all together, haven't we?
No, I haven't done the survey yet. I've put the diffs in and sent the shaft.
What's happened to the RC van thing? The Mad Van. It's over there.
That's our most reliable basher.
Yeah, it's the only one we've never broken. I don't think it will fix up again, Chris. We'll have a look and see what the experts think, but I think it might be past it. Ah, Kev Jensen, how are you doing?
Or it might be flying again, but just with a lot of duct tape on it.
Well, I don't mind that. It doesn't matter what it looks like, does it?
Well, Steve did say it's fixable, just won't be very pretty.
No, it doesn't matter if it's pretty, does it? It'll make it more...
Right, do you want to film servo time?
Yeah.
Not that I think this is upgraded servo.
Where's the old one?
In it.
Oh.
In it. I don't think it's upgraded, I think it's exactly the same.
It looks thicker.
What do you mean?
Oh. It's got nothing written on it to know, is it?
No.
Okay, action.
Yay!
Those crosshead screws are a nice touch, aren't they?
Yeah. And they like wood screws. Servo's wet.
Well, it didn't get wet when we used it. Is it wet or greasy?
Could be grease, I suppose.
I don't know why I'm filming this. You get your hands in everywhere. I don't know how Kev does it.
Because he hasn't got anyone else's hands in the way. The servo goes like that. I think people get the idea.
Whatever. What have I missed? No, we didn't get the drone back. No, Ian did go and look for it, but that was gone. Alex says I've got to stop doing that when somebody says duct tape, but I can't help it.
What's that, the name we gave it?
Yeah. So we got... what speed did we get out of this? 92 kilometres an hour we got out of it, didn't we?
That was on 3S.
Yeah. Somebody will find a wee drone in the Weetabix. Hello, puppy. Are you calming down a bit?
Yeah, he's in low voltage cut off now. You like some of the bikes, huh?
Dave says I quit flying drones just that reason. I had 18 at one time and almost all of them had flyaways. Taz? You got hiccups? Stand back, I want to see you. Oops. Yep. Stand back. There he is. Sending hugs back, Chris. The monkey, good evening. We're not actually sure what we're upgrading on it. They sent us a new drive shaft. Supposedly the shock towers are upgraded and so is the servo, but there's nothing written on them. You've not really got any way of knowing. Alison said he watched the video, gutted she didn't get more flying time. We bought a bigger plane this week as Harley's doing so well at it. Awesome.
Just make sure Harley doesn't let Claire have a go.
No, we didn't get a new radio, David. Oh, it was a good day out, wasn't it, Alex? Helen's eating Donna meat and chips. What's your favourite takeaway?
I like Domino's.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on Domino's. I prefer a curry, I think.
Red and a blue hour.
Oh no, Old School says my brother spent £200 on a drone with camera and GPS, etc. First time it went into self-fly mode and vanished. Last known GPS location was somewhere over the North Sea. Can you recommend good tyres for my Rustler 4x4? Current tyres burst at about 80 to 100 kilometres an hour.
Not really, because I like tyres that expand and balloon. You can get belted tyres for that size. I just don't know what ones they are.
Daryl, good evening. No, not a file. Yeah.
He's off
more
again.
zoomies, yeah.
Is that a quick recharge?
Yeah, the problem with this one, Griffey, is that it's a combined...
ESC and motor.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the words. I don't think this is the motor screw.
Apparently they had a new radio that they sent out to all the people that bought the $99 ones, as the first radio had no range and huge delays.
Oh.
Well, ours didn't have much of a range, did they?
No.
Fast Fixer, good evening. Builder Thought, good evening.
No, that's not the screw for the motor.
Yes, Taz, Just Eat do deliver, and we are in a town as well, so there are pubs and supermarkets and everything.
Right, I've got to try and find a motor screw for it now. Definitely not in here.
Nick, good evening.
Nope. Okay.
Mario says, I live 2 doors down from a takeaway and I'm now fat because of it.
Nope.
Is it worth buying a Traxxas motor ESC combo set?
Traxxas one, no. No, if you look at anyone that owns a Traxxas, they upgrade them as soon as they upgrade them as soon as they either fail or as soon as they get the car.
Alex has got KFC. How's that, Cricket? Good evening.
Yeah, buddy.
Can you say hi to Kev for me? If I said hello to Kev every time somebody asked me that, I would never have a conversation with him.
Well, you never want to talk to him. Yeah, that one. Perfect.
Monster, hello.
Nope. I haven't got any screws small enough.
We've had one FTX, or specifically was my daughter's, and it pretty much exploded on impact. That was the FTX Carnage. Weird RC, good evening. Alex with an I.
Hello, Alex.
Loves you, lady.
Is she being antisocial?
No, her battery's about to die.
Ah. Taz, what are you doing?
Vito, hello.
I need to look in screws box.
Kieran says, oh dear, I have one of those.
What's that?
I'm assuming the thingy.
A screws box or a dog?
Gigi, hello.
Yeah, buddy. Can't even be what I can nick one of them out of.
No, it's not worth $200. Absolutely not. And Steam Train Tony, he says, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, Tony.
What have you got left to do on the buggy?
Put the top plate on. And that's it. Got to finish re-securing the motor first, though. Which is proving to be a problem.
Eric, good evening.
I might have to raid the Tamiya box.
You not got any screws in your other boxes?
Oh, what's that? Nothing this one.
earth is he doing?
He's knocked the garden table over.
You little sod.
No idea what he was doing or how he did it.
Chica, it doesn't. Chica.
Oi! Get him! In!
Mr. Danny, hello. This is our little Rolaro car buggy thing. The rubbish one.
Right, worked out how the table went over and I found a screw that fits.
The only cleaning videos that will be coming out will be a few clips at Fam Jam, but it's just not my thing. It takes so long to edit and they don't get the views. Get off. Get off. Good boy.
He's coming to help.
Anthony, good evening. Oh, Michael, thank you. He's just donated $5. He said, here watching, wanted to ask, have you guys ever used M2C motor mount setup?
For, I'm assuming probably the X-Max.
I don't know. What's it for, Michael? I don't know what you did veto, but don't misbehave in here. Why is it every time you go out the helpers put mud on you? I don't know. I seem to be fair game. Oh, Alex bought 2 FTX Comets for his boys' start of lockdown wish to watch the video first.
Oh. Yeah, if you're going to give them to your boys to bash, probably not your wisest choice.
Adrian, good evening. Did you have a good day? G-Don, good evening. Make sure you're all giving us thumbs up, guys, please.
Oh, bum.
Is it hard to calibrate a Hobby Wing ESC?
No. Just got to use the set button. But I have found if you've got a Spectrum remote, sometimes they don't always let you bind the calibrate the ESC.
Michael, you don't have to donate every time you want to answer a question, but thank you either way. Yeah, for the X-Max, the M2C motor mount.
I personally haven't used it. I like, there's a company called Bowhouse. I like their motor mount because it supports the back of the motor as well. I like the M2C one, it's just all hanging on the front.
BOW, isn't it?
Yeah, BOW house, obviously. Because they've got an adjustable wedge that goes underneath the back of the motor, which then supports it all the way across. Whereas the M2C will mount like the buggy one, which is a lot of weight to put on one point.
Matty, good evening. Davo, good evening.
Oh.
Thank you, Gigi. 1 thumbs up is enough. Keeps me happy.
No, 200 thumbs up keeps
Well,
you
200
happy.
keeps me happy, yeah. Mr. Danny, thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.
Oh, see you later, buddy.
Oh, yeah. No, so there's nothing wrong with Vito's message. No, it is way too overpriced. So we've put that in the video to the point where I didn't put the link in. Because it's just, I wouldn't want any subscribers wasting money on it.
Well, we should almost put a link into that.
Should have done, yeah.
Yeah, link in description. Oh, look, it's a WL Toys.
Serial Crasher, hello. Yeah, Kev has used the motor mount before because they sent it to him and they wanted it reviewed. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one out there.
It's a nice design. Looks pretty.
Sharon, hello.
I think it's just a lot of weight it doesn't need. I can hear things crunching.
I know, it's all you hear, isn't it? It's him crunching sticks and God knows what. I don't know what time it is here actually. Must be about 8 o'clock.
8:30. Oh, there's some dodgy bird called Claire on.
She or other missus? I know you're partial to a Claire.
No. And yeah.
They did want it compared to the WL toys, yeah. The video's not gone out yet, so Kev tested it as he did the WL toys and it didn't even come close to standing up to it. It is this little thing. 4 weeks today, Graham, be the end of the first day. For the X-Max RPM arms or Traxxas arms?
I still run stock arms, and to be honest, I've never had any problems.
Kieran says, I've heard of Claire. Apparently she's recently crashed an RC glider. Technically,
And they lost a drone.
And they lost a drone. Yeah, she's an idiot, that one. But I think from watching the video, technically, it wasn't Claire that crashed the glider. It was Steve on the buddy box. Because Claire technically didn't have control of it at the time of crashing. Therefore, she has never crashed a glider. But she's also a YouTube expert from watching a couple of videos, so she should have done better. My Traxxas remote has range problems after about 20 to 30 metres. My car stops and does nothing.
Have you broken the aerial on the receiver? If it's not that, try fresh batteries. If not, try Rainbow RC.
What are you doing, Tazzy?
Being a Taz.
Tazzy! No, he's not listening to me. He has to follow her everywhere, doesn't he? I think she's gone down for a sleep. Our day's been good, thank you, Helen. We popped into the local model shop, went to Tesco's and watched cartoons.
What cartoons did we watch?
We watched To Infinity and Beyond Bloke, Buzz Lightyear, yes, and Tom and Jerry.
And you sat there and watched both of them, didn't you?
I wasn't talking to you, Taz. I was talking to the dog. He was nicknamed in the army Taz or something.
Oh.
So every time I say Taz, he's like, "What? I haven't done anything." Matty, we're fixing up the little buggy to give it a second chance, probably second and last chance, to be honest. Anyway, cheers everybody. Happy Saturday.
And Claire's classy wine glass.
Tumblers are safer.
True.
No, we went to our local because Redfin don't stock what we wanted, and
Well, they might have done, but I didn't ring him.
no, SC Models is still closed, unfortunately. Poor Sean's still recovering. Oh, Paul's been out jet flying today. Speed runs with the Limitless.
Oh.
David Stereo Systems, good evening.
think I might just put roll screws in this. Yeah, well.
Oh, Maya's got perfect weather for being in a hot tub, hasn't she?
Yep.
No, we haven't got 7 viewers. It's 104 viewers in here. 130 thumbs up. No, not a WL Toys. Worse. It's one of them. Some overpriced WL Toys. UDR or X Max, says Angel.
Oh, what are you going to do with it? Because I've been looking at the UDR as well. After playing with the Slash at Sandy the other week, I really liked the way that was handled.
Yeah. I love the way they move.
Mm. That's screwed up. Go in. Oh. What's handy? Don't know which way the servo plugs in. I'm going to go that way. That's a red battery side, blue outer, yellow inner.
Brian says, "Hi, you two. Hope all is well. Love the last couple of videos. Plain go boom." Happy birthday, Angel.
Happy birthday, buddy.
It is a Chinese knockoff of a Chinese knockoff. You're right.
Right, let's see if it works, shall we?
I have to put a new motor in my X Max. Is the 1100 kV hobby wing motor good or some other brand motor?
Me personally, I would go stock, but it still works.
It sounds a bit, a bit meshy.
Could be, but you can't set the mesh.
What are you eating? You're not a puppy. You don't need to eat things.
Steering works.
Check the delay on the radio, says David.
It's not a delay on it. Well, there could be a delay on it, but there is a dead spot on it as well. I'm not going to know until we try it. Yeah, it's fixed.
You see the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead spot, David says.
Then again, it didn't sound smooth to start with.
No.
Did it? Yeah, fixed.
We do not have an SCX10, no. Matty says my credit card is poorly after a trip to the motorbike shop.
I was a good boy when I went to a model shop. I bought exactly what I needed.
Griffey says now launch it through a fire or a big cliff. Job done.
So we're just going to hand it over to Kev again.
Ghost Rider, hello.
So if it weren't for the point I bought the wrong prop shaft, I could have taken them both out together and given them both to Kev. I don't think the prop...
Oh, Jamie, thank you. Mwah. You don't have to donate though, but it is appreciated. He's had a bad day at work, so thank you for making me smile.
That's alright, buddy.
James, good evening.
We're just happy you guys join us.
To be fair, we weren't going to live stream, were we?
No, it's only because you told me I've got to fix this.
No, I didn't.
You did?
You said if we got it fixed, we could take it out again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, there's that as well.
Oh, he's all, Weird RC, he's already destroyed it once. You haven't seen that video yet, but yeah, he destroyed it once quite quickly as well.
It depends on how much footage you can actually use. You might have to put this in the same video.
It might be actually, yeah.
What is that puppy up to? Alright, so that one's done. I was going to cable tie that up, but there's no point. There's no point in taking the film off because it's protecting the body a bit longer.
And it messes with David's OCD, so it's staying on there.
To be honest, we haven't taken the film off any of them. They've all got a film on them still.
MW, good evening. Are you referring to me as being the greatest glider pilot in the world ever?
Ever. Right, that's that one done. Picking number one.
Oh, it's not the film, it's the yellow sticker. Oh yeah, I'm going to leave that on, David. I like the yellow sticker.
It's bright and colourful, it shows up on camera. Right, so I'm going to put my drill bits back.
Tidy as you go.
Well no, because the drill bits are the ones things I don't actually lose. Can't lose that one because it's a
I
left-handed
just
one.
realised you're wearing a white t-shirt as well.
Wait, am I? That was very clever. The white t-shirt is already stained actually. We're going to wash after work. So.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Was it actually 23 seconds, Samba? Did you time it? I can't believe Kev didn't film it crashing though. It went down fast, didn't it?
Yeah. Faster than my wife.
I can't believe you just said that.
True. Right, somewhere around here I've got a Dumbo receiver.
Should I put some grease on my pinion and spur gear?
No. Never grease pinion and spur gear.
Have we ever used 1.5 mod gears in the X-Max?
Nope. I'm still on the GDS spur and pinion.
Alison says, wow, Ian's brave.
Quick as well.
Gigi says, what's the verdict and plan? One more run, smash it to bits and sell it on eBay as slightly used in good condition.
No, one more run. If it breaks, maybe fix it. And then it goes to Fam Jam. We'll let some little kid play with it.
Yes, all our little cars that we've reviewed, we're taking to Fam Jam for the kids to use on the track. And then we're going to, the ones that haven't got any, or maybe have toy grade, we're going to give it to them for them to take home.
Except for that one.
Yeah.
I have a plan for that one.
And that one. I think we can do more with that one. But the Rolaro and the Bonsai.
Yeah. That one definitely sounds a lot quieter, doesn't it?
Alex says Ian doesn't say much, but when he does, it's gold. Jamie says, Ian boy, what are you playing with? Alison says, can I drive a car, please? I don't have any.
We can give you a glider.
No, he gave it to us, darling. You're not meant to re-gift what they gave you.
Well, technically, we can't give him a glider. We can give bits of glider.
Yeah. Gideon says, for what is the 3.5mm audio sound thing on the transmitter?
What one? That one. Can't see 3.5. It's got 2.4 on it. I can't see 3.5.
Don't know. Was it on the Dumbo?
No. Nope.
Oh, he says no, the things where you can plug headphones in.
Oh, the jack. I think that is actually...
What? You can plug headphones in?
I think it's a charging point. I think. I've never really looked at the instructions. Usually, I didn't look at the instructions.
No.
Take out the box, use it. And then when you look at the instructions, you go, oh yeah, the boat does self-right.
Yeah.
You didn't have to look like an idiot trying to retrieve it.
B-Vlog, hello. He says, I am new and love your videos. Thank you very much and welcome.
Welcome, buddy.
Make sure you're giving your thumbs up, please, because I whinge until I get my 200. Hint, hint. What are you doing, puppy? Taz? What are you doing? Tazzy? What are you doing? That's it. Back it up. Back it up. Len says that was so quickie and I had to scroll back to hear it. He doesn't like instructions in general, Jamie. He doesn't like being told what to do in life or anything, do you?
No.
Proved that this week with your family, didn't you?
Yeah.
Story Racing, good evening. Alice says, are you selling anti-bear spray at Fam Jam? Bit concerned after the Tony sighting.
Yeah, we will make sure there's plenty of anti-bear spray.
We need to get a bear costume.
And we'll make sure all the butter is removed from sight.
Yep. Master, hello.
Hello, buddy.
What's the worst RC car we've ever had? So there's two that come to mind. One is the Team Corrali Kronos XTR that they eventually bought back off of us to shut us up. And the other one was the Proline Pro MT, which was marketed as the ultimate basher. And it was rubbish.
And funny enough, we don't own either of them anymore.
No.
Only RCs that we've really sold.
Inflatable bear costume for fighting.
Whatever.
Yeah, see, Sammy, you've worked it out. Click like, or be nagged. Exactly that. I wonder how many Mahap t-shirts we're going to see going around Fam Jam.
Right.
It'd be amazing to see, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Lee, good evening, and thank you for doing your thumbs up. Good boy. No, I must admit that was very quick for you.
you thought that was funny as well, yeah? Oh, I just realised I've just taken one of these apart. Now I've got to take another one apart.
Taz, what's your name on the group? I really do wish you lot would all stick to the same name.
Why would they do that? It confuses you.
I know it does.
Well, that's the fun part.
What's up?
Got to be an easier way of taking these things apart. Other than with a hammer or the help of a tool.
They do. They go up to 6XL, Alistair. I think, do you know what? I think we do need a Mahap mascot. Like a big teddy bear.
I think we've got one now.
Yeah, well, it's got to be a bear, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Tony...
I should have ordered that big bear I found on... I don't know, it wasn't Wish, what's AliExpress.
I definitely think Tony and Dave have sorted out the mascot.
Yeah. Because nobody's letting it go anytime soon, are they?
No, not until they do something just as stupid.
Those of you that don't know what we're talking about, two of the other guys that are organising Fam Jam with us, they went for a wander at Polly Apes where it's being held at night, late at night, and thought they saw a bear and were absolutely convinced and came running through the campsite, out of breath, screaming, and I made them confess on camera, so there's a little video on my channel somewhere. Master, you've got to be there to be a mascot.
He's doing zoomies again. How has he got so much energy today?
I don't know. I did watch the Johnny Depp trial. It was brilliant. I don't do celebrities. Never know who they're called, but that sucked me right in. See you later, Weird RC.
Hello, buddy.
Master says magic mushrooms are bad for you. No, it wasn't. It was legal drugs Dave was taking. Tony had no excuse.
Other than it's Tony.
See you in a bit, Alex. Does Tony like blue, red, or yellow? I don't know. That's a random question, but I don't know. Here we go again. He's got look, he's coming out the other side. Chica, no barking. What are you doing, Taz?
I'm putting our biggest LC on top of stuff. Oi! I put that together, doesn't it?
Are you up, Craig? We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, buddy.
Oh, Len wants to get him a bear bell. Whatever colour you think, Len. You've got a lot of stuff to be bringing with you. Yeah, 12S has, definitely. Oh, Johnny Depp was at his friend's wedding.
I think the day of the judgment, he was in the UK playing guitar with someone.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Ted, good evening.
Can't remember who it was. Probably want to say Alice Cooper.
Sonic Striker, good evening. David, good evening.
Hey everyone. What happened to all the Rolaro spares?
We're not having a primary colour debate on here.
Oh.
Castle XLX2, do you guys know if their motors are good or not?
The motors, yes. The ESC, they've still got a bit of a fire issue, I think.
What are you upgrading?
I'm not upgrading, I'm either straightening or replacing the centre shaft.
You disgusted dog. Jamie screenshot what you said. Nick, good evening. No, red's my colour, Master. Is red a primary colour?
I think so. I don't know. You're asking someone that never went to school. Well, I did, but not very long.
Welcome back, Mog.
See, there's the plastic one, which is actually too short.
I have a cheap buggy and there is such a massive delay between going forwards and switching to backwards. Do you know what this could be?
Probably the remote and the receiver. Best bet for a cheap budget is a Dumbo RC. And I just thought of something. That's wrong, that's probably wrong as well. Oh, that's right, cool.
Yeah, so we've got the little WL, oh no, this one actually, this WL Toys. And there was a terrible delay in that, so we put a Dumbo on it and it was a beast after that, wasn't it?
Yep. That's slightly better.
Not a lot, Steve. Never anything important on here.
Nothing ever important on here, what are you chatting about?
Yeah, Master's right. Try and recalibrate it first, see what happens. Toby, hello.
Yeah, that'll do. That's straight enough.
No, Simon's been nagging me about getting the monster truck to Fam Jam. But it's just no, it's not viable. It would cost too much to transport it. We'd need security. He needs Ian to load it, and obviously we'd be at Fam Jam, and Yeah, no. And plus, it's his baby.
And once it gets back from Santa Pod, it's being put right at the back of the unit.
Yeah. Do you think an 8S would handle well in an Emax from 2000?
No, I think the Emax would probably eat itself.
It would poo its pants. Here's a nicked off with the wheel.
Where did you find a hoon? I haven't used hoon for ages. You looking for something else you can steal? I can't wait until you can't fit under there.
There are still tickets available, Toby, yeah, but we're going to be closing bookings soon. So if you want it, if you want a ticket, then get in sooner rather than later.
Oh, stupid little screws.
Maybe I should build a monster panda for the next Fam Jam.
I like pandas.
Oh, I know most of the admin are busy, me being included today, Toby. But yeah, if you want to do the form, me and Alex will email you next week sometime. Story Racing's just had 4 days of racing.
Jesus.
That's dedication,
It
isn't it?
is, isn't it? But then there's people that actually do it for a living as well as a hobby.
What would your suggestion be for a good power setup for the Emax?
A Max probably be a Max 8 and a 2200 kV hobby wing. Yeah, see a motor. Or you could go to Castle, but the hobby wing's obviously cheaper. You can try going Max 6 combo, but I don't think it's going to take it.
Or X-Max. X-Max all the way, Michael. If you go for an armour, anything like the Creighton, you're going to need a lot of upgrades and you're still going to have troubles.
Funny enough, we were having this conversation today, weren't we?
Yeah, we had that earlier with Kev, yeah. No worries, Chandler. Matty says they look so fiddly to work on.
Yeah, they're not the easiest. Still not the straightest, but it'll do. Do for some little kiddies to rag around with.
Could be some skilled little kiddies for that one because that's quick.
Oh yeah, can't limit the power on that one, can I?
No.
With Aura I can.
He needs drugging or something.
Something.
He needs like some ADHD medication.
Today he does. I've never known him to be on one so much.
This is what some days are like when you're at work. This is why I hand him over when you get in.
Yeah, when I get in he just sleeps.
Yeah, see, that's the whole point, Toby, isn't it? Like with the 8S armours, is even Kev is scared to use his. And when you're spending that amount of money, that's not right. Oh, no, this was on the phone, Kev. We haven't been out with him today. I don't know. I've not had any ring of death, Steve. I'm not sure. See you later, GG. Thank you for joining us.
See you later, buddy.
I find our armours are like STIs. Total pain in the arse, but lots of fun when they work.
Yeah. But they don't work for long. STIs seem to hang around.
Nicholas, good evening.
Might have signed that one.
You tell me off when I do that.
Yeah, well, it's weak plastic and rubbish screws. Yeah, that's sort of eating into the diff case. There we go.
Oh, Lassie, good evening.
Am I going to have to carry him down from the cabin at the end of the stream again?
Possibly. Did you have to do it last week as well?
Yes. Because waiting for him takes for ages. It's easier to pick him up and carry him. For now, you get fully grown, that's not going to happen, is it?
Mog, I'm not sure what you're on about. What is the RC you hate the most?
Would have been the co-rally.
Yeah.
I hated owning it, I hated working on it. I got the hang with the Pro line, that became easy. Then I heard the Pro line would stop making them, so it's like, right, get rid of it quick.
Yeah.
And they stopped sending parts to the UK.
No, we don't hate the Mad Van Samba. It's only that everybody wound me up so much about it. Even when Kev phoned me with Mick Craddock the other day to wind me up about the mad wagon that he's got. It's bad when the Kyo Show rep bloody phones you to wind you up about it, isn't it? Welcome back, old school.
Well, if you hadn't made such a big thing about it, people probably wouldn't have wound you up about it.
Yeah, but I didn't expect Mick Craddock to find out about it.
Well, if he's watched the video on the Mad Van, he would have known about it.
Yeah, but why would he watch my little channel?
You don't know. Kev might have told him to watch it.
Might have done.
Right, well, that's
Oh,
bad.
Michael didn't buy his X-Max. He built it himself. $1,800.
Oh, so have you got all the choice upgrades on there already then?
Yeah, I think he's just about done on this one, Mog.
Oh. Need that bit.
I don't know how you remember.
Because I could see it was missing.
I would never be able to take one apart and put it back together again.
Get better at practice. You'll find out when you build your next Tamiya.
I don't want to build the bloody Tamiya.
It all comes flooding back
I
to you.
don't
You'll
want
go,
to.
"Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
remember this."
like I'm going to be really busy next weekend.
It'll all come flooding back to you and you go, oh yeah, I remember this.
I'm going to have to prepare for Santa Pod next weekend and Fam Jam, I think.
No. You've got nothing to prepare for Santa Pod.
My mind.
All we've got to do is rock up and make sure Kev's in his truck.
Alistair says, what's going to be the next purchase for the channel? Anything exciting you? Nothing this year, I don't think, Alistair. I think financially we need to get through the winter.
I would like
Uh-oh.
either a UDR, an SBR, or the 30 Degrees North knockoff. But, like Claire said, that'll be next year. Because I have things finishing, like loans finishing this year. I need to get other things paid off before I go buy more toys.
Yes.
And the way things are shooting up, that money's not going to be free anymore.
Yeah,
anyway.
Toby, we're pit crew for the monster truck. So Ian's pit bitch. He'll be doing all the fixing and wrenching and anything that needs doing and
Kev will stand there and
directing symbols while Kev watches. And I'm having to boss him around so he doesn't have to worry about when he has to get his fire suit on and things like that. I'm in charge of strapping him in, so his life's in my hands, so he best behave.
Did you ever think you'd be that close to another man's junk while married to me?
No, because literally my head is in his crutch when I strap him in.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Am I the brolly dolly? No, I'm drawing the line there, Alistair. I'm way more important than that.
That's Stem's job.
Yeah. Stem would probably be delayed at doing that as well. The rain would have stopped by the time he'd gone to get the umbrella. Toby says UDRs are epic, just don't take them to Arc. I don't think we'll be running anything in at Arc again, will we?
I might do one day, but not going out away for it. No, I was playing with the Slash in Sandy Woods the other week. I just liked the way it was drifting around all the dirt.
Yeah, it's bumpy at Arc and the surface is rubbish and yeah.
It's alright if you fly on a drone.
Yeah. It's a good track for the drones actually, isn't it? Oh, Alistair says apparently the track will be resurfaced in September. Who's doing that then, Alistair?
Taz, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't! We've already been invited to do the US Monster Jam, Len. Oh, he had somebody down last week to quote the work. Yeah, of course he did. That's going to be a hell of a job.
Not really.
Does that mean he's going to put his prices up? Well, it is, because it all needs more sand putting down, where it's all pitted and...
Yeah, but if that's what you do for a living, it won't be that hard.
Yeah, I know the Astro's free, because I sent him the link for it. No, I think it's going to be once in a blue moon if we go back to Arc.
Thank you.
He's going to need some water.
Yep. Maybe that's why he's being a little douche. Oh, wow.
Oh, well, what?
I haven't put the front body mount on. That's right, it's not hitting there, so.
Oh, Michael, who built his X-Max, so the only upgrade I did was the Proline springs.
Oh.
I'm going to be building the shocks for the Proline soon.
Seems very expensive.
It's just, the track is horrendous at Arc, Master. It's a good hour drive for us, and then you've got to be a brave person to use the toilet there. And there's just a bit of an attitude from a certain person down there, and I don't know. We can have more fun at other places, put it that way, without spending 30 odd quid on petrol. V&B Speed, hello. Happy Saturday to you too. Alex says he takes Imodium just in case. She's doing all right with her driving, actually, Matty. I paid for a driving lesson for her this week. We've taken her out. What?
You paid for a driving lesson?
I did. I've taken her out once. You've taken her out twice, haven't you? Twice or 3 times. And her sister's paid for a driving lesson for her this week. But the instructor took her straight on the road.
Yeah, but he can because he's got dual controls.
Yeah.
Not a strong old Ford Focus.
What if he's got a free cancel track as better condition than Arc?
Well.
Leo, hello, and you are welcome. we've got a boat video coming up soon as well. Something different. We're gonna start doing. Hopefully, start doing the Bang Good stuff.
Bang not so good to certain people.
Yeah, Bang not so good, but different to other channels. Hopefully. Yeah, Len. He didn't know I paid for the. He didn't know I paid for the driving lesson.
No, he didn't.
I can't help it. She's my baby.
Yes, but she has to learn to be on her own 2 feet, and she is not learning.
Well, no, but she can't until she's got a job, has she?
Well, that's not our problem. We're busy keeping a roof over her head.
Pops, how are you doing? Oh, love you, Pops. Excuse my face. Oh, driving licenses in the States are based on kids' grades.
Really?
No, they're way more complicated here. They have to do a theory test and then an actual driving test. Obviously, they've all got to be 17 to do it. It's a lot harder to get a driving licence here.
Then again, I've seen some of the accidents in the States, and yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the accidents I've seen are like simple lack of watching what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, Michael, thank you. He's donated another $2 and said thanks for the help and helping the RC community. You are very welcome, Alistair. We love what we do.
We always try and help where we can.
Michael, sorry, not Alistair. Alistair was the next comment.
We always try and help where we can. If we don't know, then we don't know. Right, where's the receiver gone?
Oh, Pops is getting ready to go school shopping for his son.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't miss that.
I never had to do it.
David says he's seen people driving in the States, reading books, eating cereal from a bowl, putting makeup on.
I passed some woman on the motorway in the UK. No, some bloke who was shaving while he was driving.
Alistair says, based on grades, I'd be slim from all the walking.
To be fair, they've never given me a licence.
Yeah, you get cheaper insurance for good grades in California. 16 wherever Story Racing lives. You have to have a C grade average. That's a good idea. We will go back to ARC, Toby, but it won't be for a while, I don't think. Well, it won't be for a while for us anyway, because the next 4 weeks are taken up.
Yeah.
And I imagine the 5th week we'll just be, like, exhausted, won't we?
Maybe. We may decide to just go out local.
Ebony, it depends what you're doing with it. You will have fun with a stock X-Max, yeah. Yeah, if the track's better, then absolutely.
What happens to whisper?
But it still won't be a regular thing. I think we overdid it. We were going every weekend, weren't we?
These bodies really don't fit.
I've been bitten.
Not gooey.
That wasn't you.
No.
Much to your disgust.
Yep.
What have we lost?
No.
There's a body clip there for something.
Yeah. Right, well that one's ready for fan jam. A fan of the jam.
I wonder if Alice is going to have time to print me some stickers up.
Don't need that. That is no good, but I might as well keep it.
Mr. Cheese says drop test.
Drop test.
Drop test. Hang on. Let's get the camera angle right. Just there.
Just there.
Yeah.
Ready?
You did.
Oh, I'm glad you told me to do that. I missed the screw.
Mr. Mead, how the devil are you? Those of you who don't know, Chris Mead is a total newbie to YouTube. I'm very impressed he's got here on his own.
Hello, buddy.
And he is one of the beautiful moderators, one of my favourite people from RC Mahap, the Facebook group. Oh, Russian driving videos are awesome. Are we into professional RC driving? There's very little professional about us.
If you watch the race video, you know what we mean.
Yeah. Night, Toby. Get that ticket book, Toby.
But I do want to go back and just get better. So I think better.
Oh, Griffey, we've been to Egypt. We've been in the taxis. Our hotel room overlooked a road. And we had to Google their road laws or their road rules because they don't really do laws out there. And it was insane, wasn't it?
Yeah. What happened to the railway bits that I had? Oh, there. Didn't go in there. That didn't go in it. No, that shaft was easier to straighten than WL Toys one.
Was it?
Mm.
Oh, Jesus. Griffey got a taxi from Sharm el Sheikh to Cairo, 700 kilometres.
Right.
Because you know, when we went to Sharm, we looked at going to see the pyramids, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was actually a plane trip, wasn't it? But he did it in a taxi.
Jesus. Yeah, we got advised not to do it because it was too commercialised.
Master subscribed to Chris's channel. He's the first subscriber.
Fair play to you, Miles.
To be fair, Master, Chris probably wouldn't even know how to check how many subscribers he's got, bless him.
You do realise your puppy is laid down right in my way?
Yeah, he's good at that.
No, I mean right where I stand.
Yeah, he's good at that. I have to iron with him in between my feet. I was going to say in between my legs then, but I corrected myself. Because that's some Madonna shit, that is. So Ian is a mechanic. I'm a really bad housewife at the moment. Yeah, so Alex, in Egypt, the bigger the vehicle has priority onto the roundabout.
Bummy.
You've got a channel, Chris. If you can comment on a video, then you've got a channel. So people on here now are subscribing to you. So no pressure. Let's see some of your videos out there. Mr. Jwep. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It says, we've been watching your channel for years, but tonight's the night I actually find the live chat.
Cool. Welcome.
Welcome to the most non-RC live stream. I am story racing. I'm a rubbish housewife. Aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
I used to be good, didn't I?
No, you just
Until I was
suck.
sore and achy and broken, and now I am really bad. I do think about doing housewifely stuff, and they say it's the thought that counts. Like, I think about putting your pants in the drawer and tearing your socks up, and then I don't do it.
There is a comment there I could quite easily say.
Go on then, go on, say it. See how long your ban is. Say it. Go on, dare ya.
My ex-wife used to think about it as well.
Oh, don't you compare me to her. Oh, no. I'm better than that. I don't make you wait until 9 o'clock at night for your dinner.
You got hair nerve,
And I
darling.
don't have a bucket fanny either. He made him choke on his cigarette.
Oversharing.
Mars Master's a ban from what? What do you reckon, Mars Master? Yeah, exactly. Anything I don't want to do is a blue job. Yeah, Mars Master's got me.
I can't do that myself.
Have we used power hobby tyres?
No, we haven't, because we get whacked with import charges.
We did. No, I correct that. I quit smoking, story racing. Ian never did. He was smoking at work and not telling me. And then we quitting. I wish we hadn't. I really do wish I hadn't. Wish I hadn't. You've got no intention of giving up, have you?
Probably not.
SLD, how you doing?
Oh, buddy.
Pronounced Jupy. Jupy? Is that right? Can I just call you Jew?
Probably not.
We're not upgrading. We're just trying to get this bugger working. We can't get this one working.
Well, no, we can get it working. We just can't keep it working.
No. Yeah, we're all right. Thank you, Samuel. We're very good.
It turns out if it's not chassis, it's this bit that snaps.
Up a bit.
Somebody needs to make an upgraded one of them. And I've broken as many of them as I have chassis.
Oh, David says there is a 7075 one. Send us a link, please, David, because we just spent 20 quid on these. Oh, Julian and P is the surname. Why can't you just put that then? Why does everybody have to have complicated YouTube names that confuse me? Seb says put a bearing around the shaft where it splits. Oh, somebody else putting in a ring from a bearing on the slipper.
Okey-dokies.
Lars says, hi Claire, the plane crash girl. Technically it wasn't me, Lars. It is the vortex again, Master. How long did you run it for? What did we film for? 5 minutes maybe?
Yep. After I replaced the spur gear the week before. My wrenching skills.
Maybe it's because it's so dirty. Maybe it just needs a clean.
Well, I'm not going to clean it if it keeps breaking. I'll take care of my RCs when they start taking care of me.
Master says, my name is easy to remember. For some reason people have difficulty saying it at first. Have you got a nice Welsh name, Master? KCRC says, hello Claire, love your channel. You and Kev inspired me to start creating videos myself. Any tips for a newbie? Thumbnail is key. Cut out all the dead bits and just be yourself. And be persistent, very, very persistent. The minute you drop off on videos, your channel drops off and it takes quite a while to get back up again.
Yeah, persistent and consistent.
Seb says, I'm flying next week. Hope you're not my captain. Needs more Traxxas parts.
Yep. Got a funny feeling the front slash shocks might be a little bit long for it. Maybe not.
Go to sleep, puppy dog. Go to sleep.
Did you just roll over?
Yeah, he just flopped onto his back. I think he thought he was going to get a belly rub.
I know that
What if
feeling.
it keeps breaking because you don't wash it? Master says.
Then it can keep breaking.
I do think it could deserve a little bit of a jet wash and air hose.
We don't own a jet wash.
Hose pipe and air hose.
Hose pipe down.
Oh. Since when do you listen to things like that?
Since they're talking about finding people.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. That's how bad it is. When was the last time we had rain?
Can't actually remember.
Exactly. What kind of state is our grass in?
We haven't got any grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Did. Oh god, that must have been quite an old video where I had my arm in a sling. No, my shoulder hasn't healed. I've had 4 lots of kind of non-invasive surgery and it is no better, if not a little bit worse. I'm waiting to see my surgeon in a few weeks' time. We've got CRCU bash bar on the Vortex. What's an X hose?
I have no idea.
What's that, Master? Dan, I will fly again. It won't be anytime soon because we're not spending out on any RCs until we've got through the winter with the price of everything. But yeah, I will, but I will have to get my simulator working first to practice. For the 23 seconds that I was flying, I loved it. I was genuinely devastated when that crashed though. Or you could see that in my face, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Usually I'd laugh, wouldn't I? And I didn't laugh. Can I have a few more thumbs up, please, you gorgeous lot?
What was you more devastated about? The fact that it was your glider or the fact it was donated to you?
My first thought was, oh no, Alistair. That was my first thought.
That was my first thought.
Yeah. What joke? It's not funny, Dan. That's a really bad joke. Should get one of those mini Spitfires to learn on. They're really good to get your head round and forgiving.
Forgiving sounds good.
Oh yeah, like one of the little snaky things, Master. I had one of them, but it didn't. I'm not very good at taking stuff in the winter, and it perished. Roger says he thinks the slippers can break when the chassis is flexing.
Yeah. I put it together the wrong way around.
Yeah, see, mine wouldn't bind with the controller. Ian bought the dongle for it because mine's not, didn't have the port for the lead, but it wouldn't recognise the controller. You looked at it as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Well,
I must admit, I left it because we'd never planned anything and it was all of a sudden we're going to an airfield. I left it until last minute to look at it, but...
in usual Claire style.
That's our style.
I'm a little bit more organised.
Are you really?
I said a little bit.
Are you actually?
Well.
Yeah, Griffith, I wanted to do it on the controller because my hands don't work as they should do. And if I'd have done it on anything else, it's not the knowing how to do it, it's the brain to hand, like, wiring problem. Because I was playing with it on Alex's phone at Arc, and I was doing something at least. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it's the same bearing that goes on the motor mount.
Yep, go on.
It's not coordination. I've got nerve damage, Kieran, in my arms from my neck, and my hands don't do what they should do. E-Chine Mini Warbirds, apparently.
Ah.
That's the one to go for. So just says leave the bearing like that.
Will it fit in there?
Sebby's a smart ass.
Oh, maybe it will.
Yes, dumb thumbing. You probably watched the video, Dan. I'm impressed. It goes in as the full bearing. Don't need to take the other case off.
Okay.
Stand back. He just wants to watch. Look, he just wants to be involved.
You're not supposed to be jumping up though, are you, mister?
This is the vortex,
Come
David.
on, off. Off.
He's
off.
just looking, Daddy.
He's not allowed to jump up. Off. Good boy.
Oh, but Daddy, I love you, Daddy.
Tazzy. Taz. What are you doing? Ah. Is that what you want? Can you see now? Ah. My tongue's to the face. You know better than that. We good? Happy?
Oh my God, Mitch has got new toys.
What's he got?
Oh dear.
Taz, off. Come on. Off.
Oh, doesn't he?
Off.
Taz. Oh, you can't see from there, but look.
Off. I suppose the other thing that could be causing that to break. I think I've got the 6S ESC and motor in there.
Maybe.
Salma Tough apparently can
It's
handle
not man enough.
it. Salma Tough apparently can handle it.
David says, love getting that bit back in.
Yep. Doesn't help you've got such a bigger motor in there. Get off!
Taz. Come here. Come here. You don't do jumping up, little puppies, because you're not always going to be a little puppy. Oh, they're cheaper. Do we have or even like the SC trucks? What are they?
Short course trucks.
Oh.
We have a Slash, and yes, I do like it. I'm assuming that's what they mean.
David!
What?
He's been dirty.
Sounds surprised. Get in. There we go.
Oh, and Alistair! Dirty boys. Talking about sitting on their hands.
Yeah, it's a bit grubby.
That was a worrying laugh from Ian, says David. Absolutely never done that, have you?
Nope, never.
Alex says he might bring an armour tomorrow. I'm feeling brave and I've just been paid.
Well, funnily enough, I don't want to take any of the Traxxas out and break them before Fam Jam, so I might be taking armours tomorrow.
Yeah, we ought to save stuff for Fun Jam, really. Well, we're not going out next weekend, are we?
Nah. So what
Weekend after Santa Pod. Weekend after that is Fam Jam. It's scary.
So what are you writing then? Vortex, Outcast?
Why don't you take... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Outcast, yeah. I've just confused myself because I looked at it. It's got the Notorious body on there.
No, Outcast.
That is a T802 with a Camaro body. RTR, good evening. I used to be comfy sitting in this chair, now it makes my shoulder burn.
Snap the chassis again. I don't like it.
No?
Yeah. Just minging. Voila. Fixed again. Ready to be back on the bench next weekend.
Do you have any way to fix a bent drive shaft on a motor?
Bench shaft on the motor, no. No, when that bends, that's pretty much game over.
When are we taking the T2000 out again?
I don't know.
We've bent that chassis bar.
Have we?
At the back.
Oh yeah.
That's probably not helping.
I'll tell you what's probably done it. I think the
Can you guys see it on the camera at the back there? Are you off, Weird RC?
See you later, buddy. What happened to the original screws for this?
Are you impressed with my observation?
Yeah.
I noticed that before any of this lot did. It's down again.
Yes. Do you know what I blame it on?
What?
Those titanium skid plates that we had on there.
Is it that end that the chassis broken?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Where is it? Oh yeah, it is. Was it meant to have the kick up there?
Don't think so.
What tyres are on here?
The Proline MX-28s. I like them, but then I like tyres that balloon.
Homestead Jackass. That's a new name. Says Ian's always having to fix something. Yep.
That's because Ian's always breaking something. It's Ian's poor driving. My driving has got worse lately.
You have good days, you have bad days. David says it looks like it's meant to be there.
Maybe it is. I haven't really paid much attention when we fitted it, do we?
Bill says hello from NC. How's the glider? We're not talking about that.
And then I suppose
I don't think you've bashed it enough to bend it. It's just not lasted enough.
it's got a kick up at the front as well, so maybe it's supposed to be like that.
MW, I can see you.
I still reckon it's down to those titanium plates though. Because they didn't stay on for long, did they?
No, how's it?
Hi, buddy. Let's see if I can find the proper screws. They'd be round here somewhere. Oh look, another broken part. Are they going to be long enough? Nope.
We have, Rogers. We've gone. This is our 5th chassis, I believe, on this.
Bendy wendy ones it is.
Yeah, 22 more thumbs up I need. David, I don't think it would look very appreciative if we'd have said to Kev, actually, can we not have a Vortex? Can we have an MT10 instead?
I just like the fact Kev's sort of comes to the same conclusion as everybody else.
Alison says, surely that brace bar is causing it, only ever broke one. No, so we went through 3 before we fitted that, didn't we?
Yeah. I usually break the back half off.
He was asleep a second ago, and now he's got something in his mouth.
Bit of stick. Oh. Was that a screw I dropped?
Oh, I can't wait for Santa Pod, Alex. I was saying earlier, I can't decide whether I'm excited or nervous.
What do I do with that screw?
There's one there, little one.
No, that's not it. What?
Top Gun's on!
Is it?
David!
Right, the stream's over.
Oh! Oh, what? I actually think stream is over.
No.
Oh no!
Yep.
I feel the need! Oh, Top Gun 1, you arse. Oh.
Did I drop that screw over here? Did I give it to you by any chance? No? What have I done with that?
He's got something in his mouth. Oh, there, I can see it.
Oh yeah. I like that.
He's bemused himself as well.
It's amused me as well, that's funny.
It's not funny.
It's funny.
It's literally, seriously going to end the stream to go and watch Top Gun. Our bike's having fun.
Right. Vortex fixed again.
Oh, Griffey says you could send the link to the new Top Gun. Maverick, G-Don. Keep stripping the spur gear on my four-wheel drive rustler and my pinion won't stay tight. Any advice?
Spur gear, you could try swapping to the Hoss centre diff because it's got a metal spur gear on it. As for the pinion, make sure you degrease the threads on the pinion and the grub screw, and use blue Loctite to let it set for 24 hours. If it keeps same pinion keeps coming loose, I'd change it.
No, Dan, haven't seen the second one yet. I'm dying to see the second one. Revo, how you doing?
Even Revo stopped using his Vortex as well. I treat mine like I treat my car. Abuse it and never clean it. Oh, I want to check some batteries fit this actually.
So are you going Vortex and Outcast tomorrow?
Yes, so it's going to be a short day.
We don't have an ongoing video for the Outcast, do we?
Don't have an ongoing video for the Vortex.
Well, could.
You can add to it.
Yeah.
I want to really use some different lipos tomorrow. Because these haven't been used for a while.
Chica, stop eating bits. No, Chica. Spit it out. Oh, you cow. Taz is down there eating stuff. Tazzy, say hello. Say hello. And Chica's now learning how to be a puppy again and eating stuff when she's never ever eaten wood.
Well, those ones will fit in there. Cool, so I can get a charge up in use.
Not used those ones for a while.
No, from the Gens Ace and the China Hobby lines. The Gens Ace I'm not keen on.
They're awesome because they're free.
They're not free anymore, so I can say what I like.
Only because I've not asked them for a while.
Ask them then. You need new lipos. Give me.
It's a good idea actually messaging some people, see if they'll sponsor for Fun Jam.
Yeah.
There's the likes of Kimberly and that.
You know, people that can't actually bring them with them.
Yes, monkey see, monkey do, indeed, Dan.
And Taz is definitely a monkey. He's a naughty little monkey.
Can you give that shell a clean so it at least looks reasonably pretty in videos? Oh, mind you, I'm not filming that tomorrow.
No.
It's not a spider, it's just a bit of fluff on a spider web.
Oh. The truck's reasonably clean anyway.
Prevo says Shana's Vortex, this is the bottom of the garden still.
If I remember rightly, I think these fit in this, but not in the Kraton. I think I made the wires too short, didn't I?
Your dodgy soldering.
Yep.
Matty says, I wish the apprentice at work would do monkey see, monkey do. David says they do fit in the Kraton.
Yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with soldering the terminals on, didn't I? No, they don't. The wire's too short. I suppose in reality I could turn them around and take that out.
Martin, good evening. Gary, yes they are, but be quick because we're closing bookings soon.
Yeah, these ones this is the one I lost my rag with, didn't I? I put the terminal the wrong way around, so I cut it back off.
Yeah.
Instead of desoldering it.
Yes, that's what David's just said. Ah, I can't check my messenger while I'm on the stream, Griffey. No, we've got just Bash It chassis on here that Kev gave us, Alex, but it's too heavy. It's not great. Used to be one of your favourites until we put that on, didn't we?
Yep.
Have you not got the old chassis?
Yep, but it's not great.
No, is it not?
I'm thinking about swapping it over with the Typhon. Put this on the Typhon, stock Typhon one on this. So they do fit, but they pull that very tight. It's extremely tight.
David says if you're feeling brave or fancy a butthole puckering session, then just solder new wires onto the tabs.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'll have a look, Griffey.
And you can't turn the Max 6 random these, can you?
Oh, Gary's he's got to make a decision: go to Fam Jam or the Southern Show, because it's all at the same time, and he's booked in as a pilot. If you're booked in as a pilot, you're kind of committed, but I do think that Fam Jam will be better because it's going to be awesome. Best be bloody awesome. The hours and days we put into it.
Yeah.
Running a charity is hard.
No one said it would be easy.
I didn't think it would be this hard. I didn't expect it to blow up as quickly.
What about?
Is this like battery krypton factor?
Yeah. Determined to get these used because they've been sat in storage for so long. Because I tend to prefer the tonnages.
Oh, somebody did ask. Sorry, whoever asked that. Hang on. Dan says best reliable lipos.
Well, there's not best reliable lipos, but there's my favourites. I like the Turnigy heavy duties, then the China hobby lines, and yeah, I suppose the Gens 8, but they're expensive and they're not brilliant. Because I do notice a difference between...
Did you say Gens Ace?
Yeah.
No, don't buy Gens Ace. They're ridiculously overpriced.
I did say last.
Yeah, David says Turnigy heavy duty. We'll see an XL.
Turnigy heavy duties, I noticed the difference with them.
Nothing, Martin. The Outcast's absolutely fine.
They're properly weight so it makes up for those ones.
Alex says DXF, best lipos in the world. Alex, you'll lose your spanner. No lipo wars in this stream. Thank you very much. Although I am going to hit him up for a sponsorship. We do. So I've got a 17-year-old who lives at home. I've got a 23-year-old who lives with a boyfriend. And I've got a 25, 26-year-old who really doesn't like his mummy. So yeah, we've got 3 kids.
Or his sisters.
Or his sisters, yeah. He doesn't like everybody.
Only.
Jesus, Seb.
What?
7 years? No. Why do I feel like I should know that? We haven't been doing YouTube for that long.
7 years?
7 years since his granddad passed away.
No.
Why do I feel like I should remember that? I must be thinking about somebody else. Oh, David's just had a CNHL puff up for no reason.
Oh. To be fair, David, they all come from the same factory anyway, so they're all the same lipos.
You've got no lipos for the X-Max at the moment.
Who hasn't?
David.
Has he not?
Oh no, 3 CNHL puff up for no reason.
Oh.
800 milliamp 4S hard case ones.
Oh, I haven't got any 800s. I reckon it might be because they get run for too long being 800s.
8,000.
Yeah, 8,000. Because that's a long run time. See, I tried to keep...
Oh, is that what the number is? Run time?
Yeah, pretty much. If you look, most of ours are around the 5,000s.
have you got an opinion on the charger from Jen's Ace?
I haven't got one, so no. I like my dynamite one. Or the one that Kev got that's the same.
At the moment, Ian's trying to work out what batteries are going to go in here for tomorrow. Nothing exciting, I'm afraid.
Well, it's a little bit better.
Yeah, so one went up a few weeks ago and they agreed to change it once new stock was in. Then last week went to charge up 2 of his others and they'd gone and they haven't really been used.
Oh.
Just charged and discharged as they haven't run the X-Max for ages.
Just sucks you can't get the turn as you heavy duties anymore.
Taz, you don't need a stick.
It does, Mummy.
Chica, no.
She definitely doesn't need a stick.
Chica, no. Come away.
That's... See, that's the longer wire and it's still putting loads of strain on it.
Oh, see, Hobbies is planning on getting a sledge. Nice. David reckons the CNHL black are the same as the Turnigy.
Yeah, but I actually see a difference. My Turniges are ages old and they still got more punch.
Besides the tractor's overpriced setup, is there any good telemetry system that can support 2 motors, RPM and voltage too?
I think the Spectrum can, but I wouldn't say it's a good combo because I've had a Spectrum receiver die on me for absolutely no reason. I think I only had a couple of runs on it as well. That was in my X-Max, wasn't it?
Yeah. He really needs to grow into his head.
He needs to grow into his ears and his teeth because they've grown and your head hasn't. Taz? No. No. Boy.
Tell him he's good. Give him a fuss.
He's a good boy. He's a good leave. You stop playing with sticks now, okay? Savvy? And they'll come in here and chew on some of your arsees.
Right, he's going to go find something else. It's no to playing with the sticks, Steve.
Yeah, he's got something.
Steve says, what's no? I don't like that word, Steve. Oh, Jesus. There goes the bin. How you doing, Wheels Down?
Little sod. That was a no. Doesn't mean you can go and retrieve it yourself.
He is cute, Jamie. He's very cute. He's a good boy as well. He's a bugger with sticks, which we're letting him get away with a little bit at the moment because he's teething. But that will stop because we don't let him play with sticks. But he's never, apart from a little munch on the carpet, he's never chewed any of our stuff or anything, has he?
No, unlike her, she had shoes galore.
Oh, God, yeah.
The day she grew out chewing shoes was a blessing. Your X-Max doesn't want to stay on there.
RC3D, good evening.
Hello, guys.
Can I have some more thumbs up, please? Thank you.
Just want some body clips.
Oh, Martin's got a Gen's Ace at 6 years old.
Really? It's good going.
Chris is enjoying seeing the Taz show. Chris Mead.
Yeah, it definitely is the Taz show. Don't worry about RCs. Taz takes your mind off them all.
Oh, he is a git, Griffey. It gets called a lot worse as well.
Taz.
To be fair, Wheels Down, the carpet was pre-munched. It was pre-cheekered. And it's God knows how many years old because we've got a rented house. So it's frayed. It doesn't reach the walls. It's terrible. Actually, you know what? Most of this is dirt. Oh, no, it's not. No, I lied. Ignore me. Jason, good evening. Come on, 8 more thumbs up, please. First RC was an X-Max for me. Ian's first RC...
Is in a box.
Oh, was gone. Was a Tamiya. And then move out the way. Then he got the grey HPI Savage. That was his first basher that got him back into the hobby. Claire will hold her breath till we get 200 thumbs up. Not with my lungs, Steve. Do you reckon we'll ever have a stream where somebody doesn't say, do you know, Kev, what was your first RC and what's the pink car on the wall?
Well, I thought Jono not joining us as much lately would get away with that.
Jono's busy.
Yes.
Getting his willy wet. Would you still be doing this if the Kronos had been your first ever RC?
Probably not. Not after working on it.
No, I would be very disappointed.
Right now.
Who is Kevin, says Gary. The one and only Mr. Talbot.
Chris Mead asked that.
Yeah, he doesn't know who he is.
Right, that was
Oh, David still can't run his Kronos. It's been 4 months now.
Really?
Because the parts still aren't in stock. What did they tell me? 98% parts stockage.
No, that's what you got told by Fanboy.
That's what the CEO of Crowley told me.
Oh, was it?
Either 94, 96 or 98% of parts are in stock.
Ah. This definitely needs a clean.
James says Claire said Jono and Willy wet in the same sentence. RC Hobby said I didn't have any luck with my Notorious. The middle diff keeps breaking.
Oh. I've not had any problems with middle diffs. Front and rears, yes.
He said he chased them yesterday. It was supposed to be in stock on the 25th of July.
Yeah.
They told me I need to be more patient.
Really?
RC Hobby said, what can he do for the middle diff?
Have you tried an EXB diff? See if it's any stronger.
RC Boy, good evening. Should we have a look at the plane, the glider, in a second? See what the slot think. We'll have a look in a second, Jason.
What does my Savage say?
Do we like Star Wars? Me, no. Ian, yes.
Not a fan of it. I watch it. Why does it always sag at the back?
It's homemade, Brace, from B&Q, and it works a treat. So don't knock it.
I'm toying with the idea of taking this out tomorrow, actually. Just so I can run them. This doesn't get out very often, does it?
No. Oh, he's tried the EXB diff.
Oh. What keeps breaking? Is it the internals or the spur? Or the pins?
Taz, honestly, now what have you got? Give me that. Bloody bits of wood. All of it.
All of it?
Yeah. Are Z batteries any good?
No. I've not had any luck with them, but I've only ever had two.
That was a HPI Savage. It was originally nitro and Ian converted it to electric. Ah, Taz.
Broken enough doesn't need you munching on it as well. Right, well there's the motor.
Fixable? What do you reckon? Griffey, you still in?
And there's what's left of the fuselage. Now that could be fixed with a bit
Yeah,
of
that's
tape.
glueable.
That was only glued anyway, so that just needs re-gluing.
It'll buff out. Looks a bit poorly. That can't be fixed. Gary says yes.
It's this bit that's the worry, because that motor definitely bent.
Griffey says got all the bits. You can use hot glue. Hot glue, no problem. Just use the right type of glue.
And we haven't got all the bits.
Martin, go and watch my video I put out yesterday. No, that's a good point. Nothing to lose, says Griffey. Where were the rest of the bits? Were they just...
We couldn't find them.
Oh. Oh, he's seen the video.
It's only light, isn't it? So the
Just
wind,
called Stemp.
wind probably blew them away. Motor seems okay, it's the mount.
Can use expanding foam, fill any gaps.
And it's ripped all the motor out of the fuselage as well.
Can't you make the missing bits out of the box packaging?
Thing is, it's that, look, that's at a right funny angle. All the bits to actually need to replace cost more than the actual glider.
It's ages since we used the Creighton RC Boy. I can't remember the last time we used it.
Don't take the fan jam with me. Just so I've got something to race. Well, it's either that or the Typhon. Just so I've got something to race on the track.
Oh, apparently it's a different type of plastic. It's not polystyrene.
Oh.
Polypropylene. Was Ian a footballer?
No.
Absolutely not.
Can't stand the sport. Oh, the motor seems alright.
James, good evening. No, sport is not our thing in this house. Could have been worse, could have been mine, says Martin.
Oh, it's bent the motor mount, that's why.
Yeah, so Steve, I'm assuming you've not watched the video yet. Steve, who was with us, he was on the buddy box, and I did a loop, but got the sticks the wrong way around coming out of the loop. He had it on the buddy box, but just didn't catch it in time. I've got the sim, but I couldn't get it to pair up to my controller. This is the plane that I crashed, yes. Oh, Gaines is a Star Trek geek.
Oh,
Is Star Trek the series that was on when we were kids?
well, I don't know.
That's with Mr. Spock.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind that, but films, no.
You have a low attention span.
I do. I get sidetracked by
That's why you're
TikTok.
happy with TikTok.
Yeah. It's not my fault. I wasn't in control of it, so it's absolutely not my fault.
That makes it your fault if you had no control over it.
No, because it was on the buddy box. I can't crash it if it wasn't my control.
And it has a safe setting as well. I don't understand how it happened.
A lot of the comments said you need one with safe mode.
I don't understand how that actually crashed if it's got a safe mode on it, unless it wasn't switched on.
Oh, see you later, Borgar.
Oh, you brought his bowl up.
I hope you get some sleep.
Is that a hint you want some water?
Oh, Borgar's in Valencia now. He was in Ibiza, wasn't he?
Something like that.
Oh, David said something safe was on, otherwise you wouldn't be able to do Luke Luke.
Ah, that one. That'll be why then.
So is the motor okay?
The motor's okay, but I can't get it out. It's all the mounting that's bent.
Doesn't surprise me at all, Alex, that you are a Trekkie. Night, Chris. Love you.
See you later, buddy.
Oh my God, David's got a Star Trek outfit.
You do realise that ESC would take 6S?
What do we run it on? 4?
Yeah. But the motor wouldn't. The ESC takes it, the motor won't. I reckon it'd be easy just to get you another one.
Yeah, but Easy doesn't make a video.
But neither does buying all the parts.
No.
Because it's not just that, it's all the broken rods as well.
What did you work it out to be to get the parts?
More than buying the glider. Because there's more damage there than I realised. Oh, that's just strengthening rods.
Either way, it's not coming out anytime soon, is it? It's not in budget.
Right.
Well, we're assuming, Steve, it wasn't, the safe mode wasn't switched on.
Yeah, because it's broken a propeller off as well, hasn't it? So that'd be awkward.
Oh. Genuinely gutted.
We'll just buy you something more controllable, I think.
I mean, it was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, even Steve was impressed with it. Thing is, it's not like it's anything that's not salvageable out of it, like the electrics.
Mm. Night, Lars. Make sure you left your thumbs up. I need 5 more to stop me whinging, by the way, just saying.
But he's leaving, so he doesn't care. See you later, buddy. Yeah, it's not like there's nothing salvageable out of it. It's been killing the electrics, so.
Yeah. RC Hobbies can't fly planes, but he can fly helis.
That's weird. I thought if you can fly one, you can fly the other.
Star trekking across the universe.
Right, shall I put it back in the box?
Yeah, I think so.
What do with that little Ziploc bag I had? Put the screws in it.
Oh, I will keep trying. I'm determined. It's just, as we said earlier, I think most of the UK needs to get through this winter and see what the hell our government decides to do before we start spending money. It is a Horizon. It's Horizon Hobbies E-Flight Crescendo something. Crescendo Evolution.
It's definitely an evolution of what it should look like. Is there any reason why you should still keep it?
Oh, I can't get rid of it.
You give it back to Alistair?
No.
Alistair, you gave us a broken glider.
I can't get rid of it. Somebody might have... we might be able to get a cheap another broken one day.
I reckon we should give it back to Alistair.
No.
It's a broken glider. We'll swap it for
Even
you.
if it's broken, I can't get rid of it.
We'll swap it for your fixed plane.
Sean says you're looking swole.
Swole?
Swole.
Oh, okay. That's a new one on me.
You've not heard of swole before?
No. I think that's everything. What happened to the bit he was chewing on?
Was that a bit of the plane?
Well, yeah.
No, Lee, we didn't get the drone back. No, that was completely gone. Ian did go and look for it. But that was gone as well.
That's in the farmer's field.
Yeah.
Oh, another screw.
Ian's got some cool t-shirts. That was a Sports Direct cheapie. Yeah, real cheapy job. The drone wouldn't bank, Steve. It wouldn't bank, it wouldn't come home, and that just buggered off into the farmer's field as well.
I figured it was easier to crash it and let it drop than it was to try and... Well, let it drop close to us and let it bugger off.
Where did you find the spares for it?
eBay.
Should we watch him struggle to get this back in the box now? Yeah, eBay for the spares. It did, Alex, it did. It just went up and simply buggered off. That's a good way of putting it. No, we're nearly done now, Arsenal hobbies.
Do you know what it probably was? It probably saw what you did to the glider and thought, screw that.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the video, Steve. It's all in the same video. It was just a disaster day, wasn't it?
I think anything with us and flying is a no-go.
It's not. I am going to fly. I'm determined.
Unless you sprout wings, darling, I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, it's sort of going to get my ass off the ground, is it? There's going to have to be some big ass wings.
I've still got the tyres for the beast I've got to clean as well.
You got anything else to do?
Not really.
No?
No. The other bit I've got to do, I can't do until you've built the Tamiya. Because I've got to glue the other set of rally tyres we've got. There's no point me gluing them until we're ready to glue the others. Because I might as well super glue myself to tyres all in one go instead of doing it two different goes.
Reva says, do you want me to bring you a drone to fly tomorrow? I would feel so bad if I crashed something to somebody else's.
I've actually run out of things to fix. Other than the Typhoon, nothing is broken.
I want to go out with the boats again.
Well, get on Spain good so we can get some more boats.
Very good. Yeah, somebody's just commented on my video and said, yeah, who put the ground there? I saw a t-shirt today, it would look cool on Ian. I fix shit and I don't know, and I know stuff.
I know nothing. Mine's the other fix shit.
Grease your boat's prop shaft, they always need that.
Oh, damn it.
No, I think, Jamie, if I'd have been able to get the simulator working, I literally put it on the computer like 4 days before we went out. I think I would have been all right, but I don't know.
That ain't going to line up, is it? Cut that for the other one.
Is that crappy L&L bodies we got?
Yeah. I cut it for my other one, but I can't find arms for it.
Graham says the other way round.
What's the other way around?
You go down back to front.
No.
No?
No, that's the front. Done the body mounts for the other Tamiya, but I can't find the right arms to make it fit. I've got to clean this before fan jam.
Yeah, see, a Crescendo replacement fuselage is 50 quid at Appliance Electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have that budget.
By the time you bought all the broken bits, you might as well just buy another glider for 150 quid.
If the video makes 150 quid, we'll quite happily replace it, but it's not going to do that.
But only the glider, not the drone.
Yeah, no, not the drone, mate.
Because we're not going out to have a flying day like that again. Ever.
No. River says I'll bring the DJI, you can't crash that. Yeah.
We should have been able to crash the glider, but we still did. Well, Claire still did.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
It was you.
It wasn't me.
You
Please, can I have 2 more thumbs up? Come on.
You had the control in your hand. It was you.
I don't know what drone it was, Lee. The bloke that gave that we swapped the Felony for the DBXL, he gave it to us. But no, I mean, it didn't bank. It just
went up.
It just went, yeah. Up and forwards, didn't it?
No, it sort of up and swiveled.
Yeah.
Didn't go left, right, forward, backwards. Only by fluke I managed to get to go down.
Into the field.
Yes. No, it's the best place for it.
Yeah.
It dropped into someone's windscreen while they're driving along.
Yeah. I want to know where Tony's dad's plane ended up. That drone was last seen over Belgium.
Yeah.
Are we done then?
Yes, I'm done.
Right, any last questions? So yes, we are usually live on a Saturday. Please excuse my face, I don't usually look like this, but I'm not feeling ladylike today.
It might not be live next Saturday. See how we feel. So we haven't actually got anything to fix.
No, we might have a week off next Saturday. We try and have a weekend off every couple of months, I suppose.
But then it also depends on when Mr. Wood is back.
Why?
Because I need bearings for the Felony and bits to fix Typhon. But then Typhon's going to be a video, so... another video to come as well.
Slackers, says Griffey.
Got another video to come as well, haven't we?
What's that? Oh yes, so we've got Ian's bought upgrades for this little thing, and they're tit upgrades, so you're going to get to watch my tit upgrades. Last questions. What's the pink car on the wall? Do you know Kevin Talbot?
No.
You guys, it's hilarious.
I've no idea who this Kevin bloke is.
What did we break on that, and what comes in the upgrades?
The rear hub broke. And it comes up with alley hubs, alley arms, alley shocks. Even though they're not oil filled. So they seem pretty pointless to me.
What did you get, Seth? Actually, Lee, that's a good point. He says move the pink car to the top of the rack, then people can't ask.
Why? Because I can't see it?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Or should we just put a big sign across the top of it? I am a TAO2 with a Camaro body.
I am pink.
Candy apple red, honest.
I am pink. I didn't realise I had LEDs down there as well.
No, like gains. Who does lives too? I know. I think Tuesday Hardcore and Us.
What's that?
I don't actually know. I don't watch any others.
Kev does lives.
Kev does sporadically. We very rarely do bashing streams, actually. Very, very rarely. We've got nothing to fix it, Caleb. I think it's past fixing. I definitely should dye my hair. There's no red. It's just all grey. Jesus, getting old.
Oh, that battery's dead.
No, woohoo.
Hi, buddy.
Speaking of which, add me on Facebook because I can't work out how to do it.
Well, how to add it?
Distinguished as Lee. Yes, but ladies aren't meant to. Oh, ladies, I'm no lady. They're not meant to be distinguished.
Still moves.
Are you playing with that? Is it still alive? Is it?
It still moves. Oh no, not anymore. The battery's dead. Don't even know where the charger is for, actually.
Cool little cars, them, aren't they?
Yeah. Might have an issue with charging it though.
Why?
I don't know where the charger is.
We've got about 3 million little Banggoody chargers. Surely one of them will fit.
I hope so.
I'm never going to be able to do the upgrades on that. My hands are not going to work for those fiddly little screws. Where's the bag for them in?
In the house.
Oh.
It's going to make for an interesting video.
Yeah, they are good, aren't they, Graham?
What's that?
Those little trucks.
Yeah. Well, there was the car on eBay the other day. It was £35, I think it was, the car version. I nearly bought it.
I don't remember got money in PayPal.
Yeah, we've got other things got to buy. Like the GPS.
Did they have X-Mod RCs back in the day?
I honestly do not know.
What's an X-Mod RC?
I think it's pretty much like this, but more toy grade.
Oh.
I think you could swap
Oh,
bumpers and wheels and stuff.
Go and get our new toy. In the hall. That Paul bought us. See what they want doing with it.
Is there room for it?
Well, it needs to come up anyway because Taz keeps chewing the polystyrene.
Oh.
Right, wait a minute. So, a lot of you might have seen the Nico video that we did where the X-Max hit it and it just basically exploded. The guy that gave us that is actually a neighbour of ours. He bought us round another one. We want to know what you lot want us to do with it. Bring it to Fam Jam, Graham, because the hall where we're going to put the little WPL track, we're going to put a little drift track in there, so bring it. It's middle age is what's hanging on that workbench, woohoo. But to be honest, it hangs, but it's solid. There's nothing, you can't pinch an inch. Did you guys in America have that video, that advert? I can't remember what it was. There is a really sexy sounding motorbike around the back of our house. That sounds beautiful. It used to say, can you pinch an inch, meaning pinching an inch. I can't remember what the advert was for.
So we have
Special K, yes it was. So this is what we've got.
We have a body.
It's a pretty cool looking body actually, isn't it?
We did mention about us putting on the lane specs.
Oh yes, 200 lights been and gone.
Well, I suppose it's the same wheelbase.
That would look awesome.
I'll tell you what that look good on.
What?
Kev's K8.
Take the body off the X-Max, see how that fits.
Doesn't, it's going to rub on the wheels.
Yeah, but for now. Oh, that's going to look awesome. And a bit of trimming.
A lot of trimming. Then we have this.
So we don't want to smash up all the toy grade ones we get. But what was your thinking on this one? 6S?
8s.
8S.
Apparently there is a battery in it, I think. Yeah, there is. What's that? That's like 10 AA batteries. It's got lights and everything on it.
Griffey says, see it now, I need that Ferrari for my Italian shelves.
Where's the power? Oh, it's on. Oh.
Make a carbon fibre chassis for that. 8S rear wheel drive drift car, says Matty. Speedrun. I think speedrun's got to be done, Alex, hasn't it? How fast can you make a toy grade? That's got to be done.
Oh.
What?
8S might be a bit of an issue.
Why?
Because it's only a 550 size motor. Well, first things first, that's the Tamiya connector.
Here we go. This is going to be blown up before the end of the stream. What did you do with the WL toys? WPL even?
I can't even get the power up.
What company made it? Any ideas?
Jin on Gloni. Made in China.
Where's it gone? That company. Jin Hong Long.
Wow, look at the remote. That's awesome. Look, it's got its own digital readout. Look.
It looks like it's got Super Mario or something underneath it. Griffey says, I need that. I was saying carbon fibre chassis. Martin says he wants to see fire. Alex says, can you imagine how many pieces that would be if air gets under it at 100 miles an hour?
I can't believe that hasn't got any power in it.
Why has it not got any power?
That's just right, I think. Or it just doesn't work. Yeah, the battery's flat. And I have nothing with Dean's connector on.
Have you not got an adapter?
No, I've not any reason to, have I?
Mm.
I don't run Dean's. Get a Tamiya room.
Are the tyres in rubber or plastic? Plastic. Reverse is another victim for my infraction. Will the body fit on the infraction? Oh, yours is taken apart, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm waiting on bearings. Right, well anyway, I can't power out, see if the lights work.
We are done, games. We're just fart-arsing about. It's always the way we say, right, we're going now, and then half hour later we actually go.
Taz.
You're intrigued now to see what you can fit in it on you.
Well, no, I was actually intrigued to see if the lights work. All the batteries I've got, I haven't got any with any Tamiya connectors on them. I've got micro Tamiya.
Cut the wires off the old battery and stick them in the LiPo. Can you see the naughtiness on his face? Look at that.
No. I suppose we could cut a bit out there, then yeah, that might work.
You got the devil in your face. I love that look. Dumbo RC Max 8 combo.
With the lights. To be fair, the ESC is probably dead, that's why it's probably not powering up.
Blue Peter without the health and safety. Oh yeah, no health and safety here. Health and safety's for wimps.
Health and what?
Right. Take comments for a minute. I'm going for a wee since you've got rogue.
I haven't got rogue, I just want to quickly see
What
if
have you got? Is that your rag?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just want to see if the lights come on.
I still need a wee.
Okay, off you go. Plod along. Hello everyone, first time on the stream for me tonight. How are we doing? I'm assuming everyone's still sticking around to see if we get any smoke out of this. Lee, Snakehaven. And everyone's coming in to say hello to me now. That's going to explode. Well, I'm going to try not to this time, but it will do. We want fire. Well, there's no guarantee it's not going to be fire. I just want to see if the lights work. Mr. Harris? Car screaming out for speed. It's screaming out for something. Why am I going to rage? I'm busy playing to see if things catch fire. Yeah, no, we have got to call quit to the live at some point. Savage Dave, this is we can't even pronounce the name, but it's basically the same. It's pretty much a Nico. Then what can we glue? No, I can't glue anything to my bench anymore. It's all been nicely wrapped and it's all been covered nicely now. Alright, here she comes. Let's see if we can...
Why do you always say that? Here she comes. It makes me nervous.
We shouldn't be.
Well, it does.
Right, let's see if we can get this to power up. See if we can get some life from those lights. Live.
Steve says, can you do a video of where you work? Have you seen Ian's filming?
I think that ESC might be dead. Can't even get it to power up. Right. Oh. That might tell us why someone got rid of it.
Exactly how you spelt it, RC Hobbies. They're all making me paranoid.
So I think I haven't done anything.
You think what?
We need to strip it down. Have a look at the workings.
Take the body off and look inside.
I should be saving this for Tony, because it was Tony that asked for it.
What time is it? 10:30.
Yeah, it was Tony that asked for it. Because he asked for fam jam. No, not fam jam. Wheels.
Jesse, good evening. I think Griffey's a bit in love.
With?
This.
Is it?
Yeah.
A lot of screws holding the body on. I didn't want that falling
No,
off.
it says, holy cow, what the hell is that?
We can't pronounce it.
It's a gin long hung or something. But look, watch your power. X-Max body. I would have loved that RC if I was 8. Oh my god, that would have been amazing if you were 8, wouldn't it?
It's a little bit too long.
Yeah.
It is X-Mac, guys.
What else have we got?
Only the infraction.
Slash isn't long enough, is it?
No. There's either the X-Max or the infraction, isn't it? I can make the body do 100 mile an hour. Car might be a little bit tricky. Right, no touchy for this. It's like Tony.
No, toy grade, Noah. Put it on the infraction.
Getting the body to 100 mile an hour won't be a problem.
Oh, you could use a bit of camera trickery in the video, couldn't you? Total clickbait. 100 mile an hour toy grade RC.
100 mile an hour Nico. Oh, well, that's not good to anyone. Right.
Right, now are we done?
Yes. You decided you wanted to show that off.
I forgot about that. Right, you awesome lot. We are off. Thank you, as always, for all the thumbs up and the donations. We will see you maybe next week, maybe not. We'll see how we're feeling. Realistically, the next... Oh my God, will the next live stream be from Fan Jam?
Maybe I think we're going to have to do it live next week then, because we're not going to have time Santa Pod weekend.
No.
Yeah, so I might have to do it live next weekend. Don't know how.
Unless we do a Saturday Santa Pod live.
We could do. Oh no, we can't get signal up there, can we?
Is there no signal at Santa Pod?
Signals are horrendous on that
Is
side.
it?
Yeah, when we're up there.
So yeah, the next proper lives will be from Fam Jam. I'm going to try and do several. I will do one on the Friday night when we're set up. I will do one, at least one on the Saturday when everything's running. And then we'll we will wing the rest. But yeah, that's us done. That's us checking out. Mwah. Thank you guys for all the love as usual. Be nice to each other and we will see you next time.
See you later, guys.